Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who realized they were dating an idiot. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Preheats the microwave. Wait, how do you preheat a microwave? Like, you start at first for like 2 minutes with nothing inside, and then you put your food in and heat it up again? I've never ever heard about this before. Someone preheats the microwave? Bro, what? The night I said that I thought I smelled gas, and they grabbed a lighter and struck it without hesitation. Bro, they're trying to die together? That's one thing that you shouldn't do when you smell gas. They're really like, really? Let's see if we can light up together. She refused to pay taxes, have a bank account, or pay for public transit. She told me I change my name every few years so they can't find me. Like she'd go to the government and change her name legally so the government couldn't find her. We broke up for other reasons, but this was the first red flag. What's she trying to do though? Like, I'm just curious, why is she just so secretive? Like, what's she doing? Like, what's going on in your life that you gotta do this? You're gonna change your name every few years? Like, what you hiding? When the kids egged his car and he thought the best way to get the egg off was to use steel wool. What? Not water? My wife would bring stuff home that said refrigerate after opening. Open it and then put it in the refrigerator. Oh. So she wouldn't even need to eat it yet, and she would open it and then put it in the refrigerator. Does she also read that you need to consume it in how many days after you open it? Oh my gosh, I almost didn't get this for a second. She didn't understand that you actually have to pay what you spent on credit cards. Like, the credit amount she had was supposed to be her monthly limit that just resets each month. I feel like that's what some people think though. They just think credit cards are like free money, right? She didn't know that yogurt and pudding were not the same thing. She thought it was just like how the British calls fries chips. She had been eating pudding and granola for breakfast for months and congratulating herself for being so healthy. Okay. We were talking about dinosaurs and he was shocked to hear they were real. Then he proceeded to ask me if they really breathe fire. He thought dinosaurs and dragons were the same thing. Well, wait, you got me there because I thought they were similar too, but I know dragons don't exist. But they do look similar though, don't they? I mean, like, wouldn't they be the same species technically if dragons really did exist, right? Because they look so similar. They both look like reptiles, right? The thing is nowadays is that people don't believe things they've never seen before. Like, even with like COVID, right? There are some people who have never caught it, and because they've never caught it, they're like, COVID does not exist. So yeah, those people exist. Stacking cups in the dishwasher. My ex wanted to start a business making supplies for baby showers. Her business plan was to sell everything below cost to increase sales. After I had explained numerous times that you cannot profit from a business that will inevitably lose money, her reply was that I was the idiot because if she sold them cheap, it would drum up more business and she would sell more that way. Bro, if you sell them cheap, you're just going to be losing money. No matter how much you make, you're just going to be losing money. Like, if you buy supplies for $5 and you sell it for like $3, you're losing $2. No matter how much more you sell, you're gonna keep on losing. Why didn't he try to explain that to her, like use numbers, you know? She walked into a computer lab on campus and simply picked up a computer and walked home with it. She was living with me at the time, so I get home to find a very familiar looking computer sitting on the kitchen table. She literally thought the computers were free for students. It took a bit of explaining to convince her that she stole the computer. I made her return the computer to the lab that night. She left it at the doorstep. Dang, like, I wish, right? I wish everything was free on campus. Like, come on. Free food, free chairs, free tables, let's go. He thought you absorb a gallon of water when you shower, so he didn't need to drink water. He thought he was a sponge. Okay, cool. But she asked me, have you ever set your hair on fire and then lit my hair on fire? Oh my gosh, her intrusive thoughts took over. She was like, what would happen if I set your hair on fire? Crazy. Dude, I would not want to be around her. She sounds scary. When my ex asked me where they grew spaghetti. What the heck, bro? What the heck? Why does she think spaghetti is like a plant or something? My ex-wife, the doctor said her test came back positive and she said, does that mean I'm not pregnant? I knew at that moment I was in for a long ride. She was like, positive? Then that must mean it's a good thing, right? Because it's positive. Happy, happy. One night he turned to me and said, you're a bit of a scientist. I was taking biology in high school. He was in college for music. Can you explain how I can take frozen yogurt from the freezer, put it in the fridge and it melts? And I, already concerned, replied, well, the fridge is warmer and it's not cold enough to keep it frozen. And he then asked, but it's still cold? And I had to explain that there are different levels of cold. Somewhere along the way I said cold is the absence of heat, like darkness is the absence of light. And he was mind blown by that. Just tell him the different degrees in the fridge and the freezer. I once dated a girl who legitimately thought we lived inside the earth. We were talking about SpaceX back when they were just starting to get more public attention. I mentioned something about how it was cool we'd still be alive to potentially see humanity reach for the stars. Her response was something along the lines of, yeah, but how do we get to space? Confused, I said, with the rockets, like in the video. She replied with something like, yeah, but don't we have to get outside of the earth first? Dumbfounded, I asked for further clarification. She goes on to say in a tone that suggests I am the idiot here, we live inside the earth, so how do we get out so we can reach space? I then inform her that we live on the outside of the earth. That's why you see open sky and stars and the sun, not more earth above you. She then laughs and states, if we lived on the outside of the earth, wouldn't we just fall off? Still as if I'm the idiot, my jaw dropped. I responded with a simple gravity, the atmosphere, to which she says, oh yeah, that. Haha, whatever, how was I supposed to know? I asked if this was a joke. It wasn't a joke. She thought we lived in the earth up until that moment. Where exactly in the earth? I don't know. I'm afraid to know. I was speechless. She told me to never tell anyone, but we broke up years ago. I think it was for the best. Ask your partners whether they think we live on the inside or outside of the earth and reply to this to let me know. I'm curious. What? She thought we lived inside the earth? Well, hey, at least we know she's not a flat earther. Dude, what if your friends think like this, but you just never know because you never ask them these kind of questions? Bro, I'll be so mind blown, man. Like, if my friend was like, yeah, we live inside the earth. Oh my gosh. Doing a fun fact about me, icebreaker in a group, and his was, I've never read a book. Why is he proud of that? Dude, you know what though? I feel like some people are proud of things that are like stupid, you know? When she told me she doesn't believe in so-called professionals, they're just normal everyday people like me. What more could they know? She was that my dad is a heart surgeon, so I'm basically one or so type chicks. Every few months or so, I reflect on how grateful I am that she never got pregnant. She got thrown out from a bar and nearly arrested because another woman complimented my shirt and she was convinced that meant she wanted to bang me. Okay. Imagine getting angry over something like that though. Like, who cares if another girl hits on your man? Right? Isn't that like a compliment to you because your man's so freaking hot? That's why they hit on your man? Like, why are you getting angry? It's not like your man's hitting on them. Honestly, what's going on? Like, I'd be kind of proud, to be honest. I'd be like, yeah, that's my man, yeah. I'd be like, you better hit on him because that's my man. The day I told my girlfriend I think I broke my toe and her solution was to yank on it with all her might. You broke your toe? Let me just pull it off for you. When I asked her to hand me a kitchen knife and she threw it at me. And that's not even the stupidest part. When I tried to explain the basics of handing someone a knife or a pair of scissors, she refused to accept that what she did was wrong or unsafe. It was suddenly apparent that she couldn't possibly ever admit to being wrong. Yep. Get out of there, get out of there. Honestly, if someone is like, no, why would that be wrong? I just threw a knife at you and you just need to catch it. That's all. Like, why am I wrong for doing that? Oh my god, get out, get out, get the frick out. I gave my girlfriend a gift, a box with something in it, and after she opened it and saw what it was, I told her to check it again because it's gone. I don't know why I said that. I think I was joking to confuse her or be silly or something. But without opening the box, the gift was still in there. She started screaming and ran to the other side of the room, believing that I had just performed dark magic or something. She later told me that she believed I was a witch or demon when I told her that I made it disappear. What, is she for real? Or is she like just acting, you know? Imagine just trying to like pull a joke, right? And then the person takes the joke way too seriously. Jeez, like I'll be scared if someone had that reaction. I'll be scared. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!